It's time for another market update with Powerhouse Real Estate. These numbers come directly from our Utah NLS. They are for the month of September. I think it's so important that even if you're not quite in the market to buy or sell, you understand the numbers and what's happening in our real estate market so that you understand what is happening to your equity as a homeowner or what your options are as a potential first-time home buyer. So let's dive in, let's look at the numbers, see where we're at. We're gonna start by looking at how many days homes are sitting on the market before they go under contract. Right now, for the month of September, that number came in at 31 days. On average, a home is sitting for 31 days from the time it's listed till the time it goes under contract. And then typically you can plan on another 30 days until it actually closes. That's a big increase. In August, we were at 23, so we increased quite a bit just month over month. And we started the year, if we look back, at 6. Homes were sitting for 6 days from the time they were listed till the time they went under contract. So quite a significant difference if we look at how this year has played out, how long homes are sitting on the market. They're sitting on the market longer, which means that it feels like there's a lot of homes listed. However, if you're a buyer in this market, chances are you've looked at the homes that are listed already. Our inventory is still down. So it's kind of a weird dynamic where homes are sitting longer, they're staying available, but we don't have quite as many homes coming on the market. If we look at pricing, we can gauge this two different ways. First, we're gonna look at our price per square foot. Price per square foot came down almost $1 from month over month, from August to September, which is really not a significant difference. And it's not something that we really take a lot of time to look at, only because price per square foot can range quite a bit depending on where the home is located, the size of the home, finishes in the home, all of those things play into that. So it's something to keep an eye on, but not something to put a lot of weight into. If we look at our median sold price, that did come down just a little bit month over month as well. We've seen that slowly decreasing over the last couple of months, and it's something that we do keep an eye on. Again, as home prices are kind of stagnant at the moment and homes are sitting a bit longer, interest rates are higher, which brought buying power down quite a bit, meaning that a buyer that originally could afford a $700,000 home could maybe only afford a $500,000 home because interest rates are where they're at and it makes their payment higher. So the homes that are in the higher price ranges aren't selling as good as they have in the past, which is gonna affect that median sold price. That's gonna come into effect. It doesn't necessarily mean that our prices are falling. It just means the dynamic of the market is changing, and the homes that previously were selling up in the higher price ranges, like $800-900 million ranges, aren't selling as quickly. We don't have that data coming in to give us good median sold prices. One thing to also note as far as price goes, our September data came in and we are actually 8.6% higher this September than we were last September in 2021. And what that means is that year over year, our home values are still increasing. We're still seeing homes selling about 8% higher right now than they were this time last year, which is a very significant amount of equity in just a year's time. On average, we like to see that number about 3 or 4% year over year. The last couple of years, it's been even higher than 8%. So that number is creeping down a bit, which is good for buyers, but it also is just puts it into perspective a bit. Prices might be falling just a little bit, but we're still significantly higher than last year. Month over month, our inventory or homes that are active on the market has come down, which typically for this time of year is a normal thing to see. It's pretty normal as we get into the holiday months that things start to decline as far as listings go. Less people are likely to move during this time of year, mostly just because weather, the time of year kids are in school, it's a little bit harder to move, whereas when we get into the springtime, people get that itch to move, and kids are getting out of school. Summer obviously leaves that wide open, so that's typically when we see things pick back up. So right now it's very normal to see things slow down. However, year over year, our inventory is down almost 700 homes listed. So last year at this time we had 700 more listings than we have right now. Homes were sitting a lot less, so that means that they were selling a lot quicker, so we weren't seeing as many homes active on the market at a given time because they were just going under contract so quickly. Where right now, we're seeing a lot of homes still sitting on the market, but we have about 700 less homes available right now than we did this time last year. Because of the two factors, lack of inventory and the interest rates being higher, we're seeing also a little bit less homes sold right now than we are, meaning that there just are less buyers putting things under contract. Pretty typical given the formula that we have right now. Interest rates today are about 6.75%, right around there, give or take. Obviously, interest rates vary depending on your specific situation, and they also vary day to day, which is an interesting thing to look at. What we're anticipating for next year, going into next year, that those are going to drop back down into the mid fives and stay in the mid fives for the remainder of the year. So if you are thinking of getting into the market, you're going to want to keep an eye on that. You also may want to jump in the market while there are homes available and sitting. See if there's anything you might like and get it under contract, get it purchased while prices are down a bit. As we get into the spring months and inventory picks up, interest rates go down, we're going to see prices probably go up. Not like we have in the past, but they are definitely not going to be going down if that's the scenario that we see. If you purchase something now at the higher interest rate, you can always refinance next year. So don't let that stop you. If you are interested in jumping into the market, it's still a great time to buy. There are a lot of homes sitting available, so more buyers that we can get in to purchase those, the better. We'll see a lot better turnover and an overall more refreshing market. Thank you so much for tuning into our market update. Hopefully you found this information helpful. If you have any questions about this video or any questions about the real estate market in general in Utah, I would love to answer your questions, so comment below and tune in next month. We do these every single month, so subscribe so that you get notified when the market updates are available. Thanks for watching. I am Megan Kuhn with Powerhouse Real Estate, and we'll see you soon.